Welcome back to the Father's Goose channel. We're driving, it's Adventures in 40k, that means we're going to Warhammer World. I'm dead excited. It's now the 31st of March, so tomorrow is April, and I have yet to go to Warhammer World this year. I haven't had a trip, I don't think, since late December, so it's been 3 months and I am really excited. A few things we're going to do, and I'll talk through that in a little bit, but let's start with a hobby update. So the point of today is to go and meet up with my mate Lee and get a game in. We planned this quite a long time ago and I've been really looking forward to it. Time to actually play with the orcs. We missed out on the game with Jellyfish Gamer because of the weather. I was worried we might miss this one because they promised snow, but there's no snow, so we're going to Warhammer World for a game. Last video I talked about what I was going to be building for the game, and that included the lovely baby Squiggoth, big chunk of Forge World resin. Unfortunately, because of work commitments and a few other things, I didn't get to start building my army until yesterday. Obviously a chunk of it's built and some of it's now painted, as you've seen, but a lot of models that we're going for today, because we're playing 50 power level, weren't yet built. And one of the ones I really wanted to get done was the Squiggoth. Problem is, when I came to it, the Squiggoth's legs, it's very simple. You glue 4 legs on and a howdah on and it's pretty much done. None of the 4 legs fitted at all. Not an easy one to put together, actually, for a very straightforward and simple model. So we will be doing the Squiggoth, but today I'm going to pick up some sculpting tools at Warhammer World and a bit of green stuff, and take some time putting that together, because otherwise I'm going to have some horrendous gaps. So yesterday that was going to take me all day and I probably didn't have the right tools to do a good job. So instead I put together another 50 power list, and here it is. So we're taking the Warboss on bike, obviously. Warboss Nobrot is going to ride, fully painted for the first time, and he's going to take some skulls. Then we've got 20 Orc Boys. I've done them in 2 units of 10 before, but I don't like running boys in units of 10. They get a bonus attack if you run them at units of 20 or more, so really they should be running 30s. But I've got 20 painted, so I'm going to run a block of 20 today, on foot, no vehicles. And then we've got some models that are going to go into one of our trucks. I was hoping to put them in the Squiggoth, but the Squiggoth's not ready, so we've taken the painted truck and we're going to put in that 3 Meganobs that I finished yesterday. So this is my hobby update for the week. Finished the 3 Meganobs yesterday, and I also finished a Death Dread, which is one of the most stunning kits to put together. That and the Meganobs. I love the Meganobs. I'm tempted going to Warhammer World today to pick up another box of Meganobs, because I've got a plan that I'll come to later on in the video, and that requires 5 Meganobs, or maybe even 6, depending on how we look at it. So we've got a plan. We've got stuff built. We've got 50 power today for Lee. So we're going to get together. We're going to have a game. We're going to see how things do. And I've got a bit of an idea, and that idea is you're going to go to Warhammer World. What else does one do but buy Forge World? I know when I get there I'm going to browse the Forge World store and I'm going to drool over Forge World and think, oh, should I, shouldn't I, should I? I had a look at my Index Xenos book, the rule book for the Forge World models, yesterday, and I had a bit of a think as to whether there was actually any Forge World model that they currently do for the Orc range that I don't have, and that I think would make a big difference to my army. So not just buying fancy shiny models for the sake of it, but a model I've always wanted, and a model that really helps in the army we've got. And I've been looking at these Meganobs, and they're very good in combat, but they're very slow, so you need something to deliver them into combat. And I think they should be delivered into combat by something huge and fun. And I was looking around, and the one thing that I've always quite fancied is one of the kill tanks, either the burster tank or the tank with a big giga gun on it. Essentially a massive hunk of Orc resin as a tank, a little bit more durable than most of the other Orc transports, and it's got a sod-off gun on the front of it. Just a massive weapon. I think the Giga Shooter is heavy 6d6, so you could be firing up to 36 shots from it, or you've got a cannon which is heavy 2d6, but does something like a flat 3 damage. I mean, it's a mad piece of kit. So I quite fancied one of those, but that wasn't on my shopping list for today, until I noticed that it happens to have a transport capacity of 12. So I could stick either 6 Meganobs in it, or if I was feeling like a really cheesy, horrible person, and I've said before, I am a narrative gamer, but I like to make things that sort of work together and see how they go. So I'd also like to know what happens if you stick 5 mega knobs with a pain boy to keep the mega knobs alive, and a big mech to give the tank an invulnerability save and repair the tank, all in the one tank, and hoik that across the battlefield, because it's quite quick, it's got a big gun, it can actually do some damage in combat thanks to its big front shield, so it's a pretty good combat tank, and so you could just plough into all sorts of ranks of enemy with this big combat tank full of mega knobs. So I think I might be picking up a kill tank today if they have them. Other than that, we're going to get together, we're going to plan some more narrative gaming, we're going to have a game, and I've got a brilliant list that I've built that involves the kill tank, which gives you an idea of how much I'm quite keen to pick one up. And that list involves flyers, it involves fast attack, it involves elites, it's got some of the mega knobs, it's got a unit 30 orc boys on foot. We'll come into that on another video. But we've got a cracking plan and a brilliant day ahead. So I'm going to bring you with me. No daft stop at McDonald's this time, so the video won't be a massive long one. We're going to film up to get into Warhammer World, and I'll get back in the car with you later on and tell you how it's all gone. Now, just before I go, one other thing that's been made aware to me today is that apparently there might also be one Jellyfish Gamer 25 at Warhammer World today. Now, Jellyfish and I were talking in the office before we broke up for Easter, and he told me he was coming to Warhammer World this weekend, and I said, oh, so am I. Lee and I have had this game planned for a very long time. He was originally coming on the Friday, but I've had a message saying he's likely to be there today, so we might even sneak in a little bit of video with me and the Jellyfish together on the same stream. So we'll see how it goes, but I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Goose out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm losing badly with the orcs, but I found a jellyfish.
He's cheating. I've seen it. It's just cheating.
Actually,
guys playing against, it's just cheating.
Nah.
Rolling all sixes.
Yeah,
all sixes. Just.
It's all that's happening, and it's just not on. But I have used the activity kit the jellyfish got me for my wedding to kill a repulsor.
And now I need to break it.
Yeah, because it's doing well. So we've been having a laugh. It's been a good day. I managed to find this reprobate. I'm going to go get something to eat in a minute to commiserate my woes, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Say goodbye.
No. See you guys.
Hey guys, you join me now on the way back from Warhammer World. We've had a cracking day, or I've had a cracking day. Got the game in with Lee in the end. We had a table booked, turns out not for this month but for May. So that was a bit of a shocker, but the guys found us a table, one of the feature tables, and it looked great. So an Imperium table with some lovely looking buildings, made it really hard to roll dice on because everything was cocked all the time, but looked absolutely brilliant. Particularly made the orc models look great because they had some paint on them, so that was good. We didn't do great, having not played in about 3 months. My tactical acumen is somewhat wanting, so the first thing I did, I miscounted how we were going to deploy, although thinking about it, I think I probably should have had the chance to go first. But the way we went, I ended up going second, having deployed my unit 20 boys out in the open, and I was fighting Primaris Marines, so there was a repulsor grav tank, that shot my entire unit off turn 1, so all 20 painted boys gone. Bit of a shame. Then we did okay after that. The mech gun did some solid work. So the mech gun that Jellyfish Gamer 25 very kindly got me as a wedding present managed to take out the repulsor over several turns with a little bit of help from the Warboss and the Mega Knobs smashing it up in close combat. The Warboss did quite well smashing up the tank in close combat until he got hit by a very, very strong smite from a librarian. So the librarian managed to roll double 6 and get Perils of the Warp, but a cheeky command point got him down to an 11 instead of a 12, and that meant that Lee got a D6 mortal wounds smite off, and rolled a 6, so I took 6 mortal wounds. I managed to only save 1 of them with my Warlord ability. So we lost quite a few orcs. The Death Dread did brilliantly. Death Dread chewed through some stuff, absolutely brilliant. And then it eventually got popped. Like I say, the mech gun did well, the Mega Knobs did some damage, the bikers were interesting. I'm looking forward to having a few more bikers, because 3 isn't really enough to get done what I needed to get done, and Primaris Marines are things to deal with, because they're 2 wounds apiece, and that just makes them so durable. So we've learned a lot, we've had a cracking amount of fun. I'm really looking forward to playing again much sooner, and to getting some more stuff painted. Maybe the mech gun to be painted next, because it did very well, or perhaps the Death Dread, because not only did it do well, but the model is stunning. I don't know, we'll paint something. I bought some new hobby stuff. You know, I stocked up on some paint. I got some sculpting tools to help me finish building the squig off with its dodgy legs, and we may or may not have picked up another little orc unit that I'll tease in another video. And also, hopefully you'll see by now, we did manage to catch up with one Jellyfish Gamer 25, and his family as well, briefly. So I'd like to spend a bit more time with Jellyfish, but we were in the middle of our game when they turned up, and by the time we'd finished, they'd pretty much done for the day. But I did manage to grab a few minutes with him, and hopefully we'll get to spend a bit more time next time, because we'll be playing our demo game. Anyway, fantastic day, love a trip to Warhammer World, hopefully doing it again very soon, and I will catch you guys next time. Goose out.